Blizzard warning in about 20.3 miles from current location.
All right, you two.
Winter storm warning around current location.
Just laugh.
Winter storm warning in about 31.6 miles from.
All right, YouTubers. We are on the way to Green Bay. I did a little video yesterday that's probably in the last video or might not ever get posted. I don't know anymore. We were just talking about, like I told you, we were about to buy a fixer-upper. We put a bid on a fixer-upper house that fell through. We're sad and relieved at the same time. If anybody's ever tried to do that before, you might know what we mean. I'm driving because we're supposed to be heading to a blizzard. And once we get to the snow, the voice will drive because everybody deals with not liking being in control, that out of control feeling. I think apparently I can handle that feeling a little bit better than voice. So if it snows, she'll be driving. And it is 38 degrees, overcast, basically winter in the Yoop. So if we see anything we're seeing, we will tell you. Right, voice?
Yep.
That's it. So started the microphone from the beginning. Hopefully it's working. And yeah, we're just going, got an appointment and then a Costco run. I like the Action 4 more than the GoPro for sure, but there's still always something. The way they place the button, it's difficult to use this mic. So we're making a couple runs, and it's telling us that the road we're supposed to go on is closed.
It's construction.
Hopefully it's construction and not 40 feet of snow, but...
It is, because I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I'm looking at the Wisconsin Department of Transportation.
All right, so we're good.
We're good.
All right, so the voice is a good sleuth. Seriously, she's a sleuth. You can't hide nothing. She'll find it. Apparently they got the roads back to normal during the holidays, so hopefully we're not too affected. The rain is coming. Rain's better than snow at this point. All right. That's it. You don't need these updates all the time. We're just going to talk amongst ourselves. We got rain. We got rain. And gray skies. It takes it 2 or 3 times to ask it to start recording. We're in Menominee. Coming up here, I wonder, the day before Thanksgiving. They're probably going to be very busy the day before Thanksgiving. All of you that, once you get this, it'll be over, that went to visit family. I hope it went well. I hope you didn't need the assistance from a store like over here on the left.
There's two. There's a second one.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Never
Yeah.
saw that before.
Where was that?
Right
right before it.
Mm-hmm. That's new.
Yep. So,
And there's another new one that's up here.
A lot of people need the holiday lettuce, I guess, to make it through the holidays. Don't be that uncle. If you're an uncle, don't be that uncle. Be the good uncle.
Going to be another one.
Another what?
Another weed
place?
store.
Does it say it?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a weed store. It's not open yet. I don't know how they think it can support everything, but
they're serving all of Wisconsin here.
That's what I was going to say. They do have one advantage.
Yeah, if they put cops just on the other side of this bridge, I think there'd be a lot of Wisconsinites going to friggin' prison.
Yep.
And you know what's sad? It's like that on every border state that doesn't allow it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everywhere. People want their lettuce. Oh, this is the Menominee River. I've learned a lot about what it means to live in the UP. One of them is crossing this bridge a lot because you need to go to Wisconsin. Maybe I'll do a video about what it's like living in the UP.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
Thank you. Menominee is done. Marinette welcomes you. Population 11,119. That might be my favorite building in Wisconsin.
Really?
I like that building. I want to rent a store there and sell some stuff. Yep, there's somebody going in a quick trip. I refuse to ever do that. Don't be that driver. Well, don't be that. Oh, you gave up your.
How else are they supposed to get into Quick Trip?
They go to a gas station that's on the proper side of the road. We also realized, being the day before Thanksgiving, I am going to stick closer to the speed limit, which I always do, almost exactly the speed limit. But I'm going to ensure to stay closer to the speed limit. There's a really neat business name here. There's a restaurant across the street. I don't know if you can see it. It says the name of the restaurant is The Brothers 3 for hungry people. The Brothers 3 is a really good name.
I don't know when that restaurant opened, but in my brain, it's been there as long as I've been driving back and forth through here.
There you go.
And I've been doing it since I was a kid.
That's a good name.
I've been there once
Was it any good?
for pizza. It was pretty good pizza.
A long time ago.
Not too
You're
long
not a
ago.
New Yorker, though.
A couple of years ago.
What do you know
No.
from pizza?
For here. Okay. Pretty good pizza for here.
Well, it's better than any Chicago pizza you're gonna get. Being from Chicago, that's not even pizza. That's lasagna.
I didn't eat that kind of Chicago pizza when I lived there.
That's spaghetti
I ate
soup.
Thin crust
That's
pizza
right.
with greasy Italian sausage.
Deep dish. They shouldn't even
No
call
deep
that
dish.
pizza. That's
That's
not
a
pizza.
casserole.
That's a casserole. That's my joke. I couldn't remember my own joke, and you saved me. Thank you.
Well, can I just say, if you ever get to Austin, Texas, you need to go get some pizza. It's called Home Slice. If anybody goes, they need to go to Home Slice.
Home slice.
It is New York. The people that opened it from New York, New York City.
If you go to Denver, Colorado, there's a place called Abbo's Pizza. Exact same story, where this guy even, they said, had water shipped to him from New York. Because a lot of people think the pizza's so good because the water in New York City is so good. If you go to Key West, there's a pizza place there. That guy shouldn't have gone behind me. There's a pizza place there. I can't remember the name of. Really good New York style pizza. I can't speak. If you go to Chicago and eat that deep dish casserole, I'm done talking to you. Stop recording. Was that funny? That was very funny.
Pizza snob. That's what I call
I'm a pizza snob. And I don't mean that. If you like Chicago deep dish pizza, you eat it. Enjoy your pizza. Live your life. Don't listen to some doofus like me. If you like something, eat it. If I say stuff about it, just tell me to shut up. You don't have to type it or nothing, because why be mean to people? But you get my point. All right, that's it. We're going to keep going this way, because this way means Green Bay. 36 degrees. I don't have a half a pack of cigarettes and sunglasses on. This is not that.
I don't know what that means.
That's from the Blues Brothers.
Oh, I've never seen the Blues Brothers.
Plan.
Which is pretty funny considering, I'm from down there.
I know,
I've never
right?
seen the Blues Brothers.
But I've seen a couple random snowflakes. But we'll see what this turns out. This is Peshtigo, isn't it? Outskirts of Peshtigo. Peshtigo, if you look up Peshtigo, they had a horrible fire here. Wildfire.
Late 1800s.
Yeah, like 100 years, 120, 30
It was
years ago.
actually called a firestorm because
Firestorm.
it was hot and dry, and then this wind came up, and some sparks happened, and it was like an inferno.
People were jumping into the river to survive, and
Yep.
many people did not survive.
Right.
Apparently somebody came riding into town on a horse trying to get everybody to get away from the fire. It's a whole story about Peshtigo that's scary, interesting. That's all for now.
Maybe we'll find a link to it, and you can put it in the description
Maybe I can do that.
if anybody's interested.
If I find that link, I will put a thumbs up right here that it's in the description. Because sometimes you say you're going to find a link and you go look and they didn't find the link. So I'll tell you whether or not I found the link. Stop recording.
From warning in about 38.2 miles from current location.
Let's see if this winter storm warning is going to be a thing. That's not what I got on here to tell you. I'm wondering how bad the crowds are going to be at Costco when we make it to Costco. But and what are we going to get?
What are we going to get where?
We're going to get the only chicken sandwich anybody should buy if you go out to get a chicken sandwich. I've had enough, more than enough. This is now my new me. I've had enough of listening to people talk about Chick-fil-A. There's a lot of things wrong with Chick-fil-A. The first thing wrong with Chick-fil-A is their chicken sucks. I've had it 2 or 3 times is it. It's always greasy. It's not that good. It's blah. You want a chicken sandwich that's good. You shut up and go to Popeyes and you eat your chicken and you go home and you're happy. That's how chicken sandwiches are eaten. Popeyes chicken sandwich. I should probably take all that out. I was going for funny and it sounded a little weird. But you either laughed or you think I'm an asshole. So whatever you want, that's what you get on the internet. But we got to be quick. We got a lot to do. We decided to leave early and try to do some of the shopping before our appointment, our reason to go, because we want to not deal with any more snow than we have to.
Yeah.
That is the thing you start wondering as you get a little bit older and a little bit further north. You got a bad snowstorm coming. I don't always feel the need to see people that mad. I'll wait till the snow's gone. You know, I don't need just the stress. All of us can probably remember some stressful driving in snow that when you look back on it is funny, but then some of us remember some stressful driving in snow that was not funny. All right, that's all I got for now. Gray skies in Wisconsin too. Weird, just so weird.
Say it 3 times.
It takes 3 times, but
That's
it works.
weird.
It is weird, but it sounds a lot better than not using it. I've learned. Windy, gusty, 34 degrees. Very windy, very gusty. Still just minor snowflakes. I don't know if you're going to get to see the snow that's going to have us all freaked out and stressed. Hopefully not, because then the voice will be driving and I'll be stressed out.
Whatever.
Well, just because you don't have any control, the same reason you get stressed out, you know what I mean?
I know.
Is
Thank you for
the loss of control.
humoring me.
All right, we got snow now. Got snow now. This guy's coming pretty fast. I don't know what this is picking up, but it's really windy and we got snow. So we're going to see what this looks like in about 6 hours, I think, or so, when we'll be heading back.
No, it's not going to be 6 hours.
It's not good.
No.
Here's the big old Fox River.
Pretty foggy.
I think, yeah, it's very foggy. To your left is Lake Michigan, I believe. To your right is more Fox River down there. Neither of which you can see because that's not how these cameras work. They don't do panoramic stuff.
No.
And it'd be neat if they made a mount for the windshield that you could easily pivot it side to side.
Sure.
But you know what I mean? Like you would think it would just need a little lock, and then you could undo the lock and you could move it either way to show people. All right, we're almost to Costco. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, really? That was very red. Come on. People aren't nice. People just are not nice. All right, we're going. This is the end of you guys witnessing great driving because the voice is going to drive next.
Excuse me?
None of that's true other than she's going to drive next. I can't talk any smack because I went like
No.
I went forever without having an accident. And then I had that woman a few years ago slam on her brakes. I don't care what anybody says.
You were too close.
I don't want to hear it. But now as the voice is always running her mouth about it.
Oh! You're going to have to bleep that out.
Maybe not. We're going. Yeah, we got to do Costco first. You know, before the gas.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Get in there and fight the crowds.
It doesn't matter.
It looks crazy.
Oh God.
They're going to have an accident at
Almost
the
had a
gas
collision
station.
trying to get into the gas station.
All right.
262, that's not too shabby.
I'm going to find a place to park, and we're going to park. See, we made it. We're parked way over by the gas station. No matter how crazy it can get, I'm a Costco fan. Costco was bad, but not as bad as we thought. Ooh, down in the bottom of there are Junior's cheesecakes from New York. All right, so you're seeing this driving. This is the voice. We're going in the wrong direction because we're going to Woodman's. Costco wasn't as bad as we thought.
No.
And I bought some cool stuff that I might even put in the video. They make these lights that I'm kind of excited about. Light bulbs. I'll explain it to you after this, or at some point. Now we're going to Woodman's to get some cool stuff. Maybe I'll show you some of Woodman's. But we're listening to Floyd. So instead of talking and listening to me run my yap, the voice wants to hear this whole Shine On You Crazy Diamond. My favorite Floyd song has to be Great Gig in the Sky, but it's an argument without a distinction. You know what I mean? All their stuff is good. So we'll talk to you later. I like new music as well, but I guess they're starting to call this grandpa rock or something, which is funny. And I envision the best place to hear music will soon be at a nursing home. It's this day is going to turn nasty. It's just a matter of can we get out of the nasty before too long, you know? After our next thing on the way back, then we will get Popeye's chicken because it's the shiznit. You gotta be patient around here, you know, because this can be confusing, some of these areas. And if you're local, you know it better, so you just always have to be ready for somebody to be confused when you have 5 different options off a roundabout. That one's not the bad one. There's that other one that I always get confused at. You know, when we leave here, I think it is where
Yes,
you got it.
it's
That one's
confusing
weird.
when you get on the highway. It's not. You really have to pay attention.
All right, we're here at Woodman's. All right, it is snowing pretty well now,
Yeah.
but it's not sticking, and the ground was warm.
It's just melting.
It's only 32, so hopefully we get all our stuff done. And I, again, screwed up. I meant to take pictures inside Woodman's, but that didn't happen. But we're going to leave now. Say goodbye. Goodbye. All right, YouTubers, we got the best chicken sandwiches in the history of chicken sandwiches. You're good if you go. Yep. And it's nasty out here.
It's bad.
And we're driving back to the Yoop. Oh, yeah, this is going to be...
I'm not excited at all.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Okay. This is your first full winter here.
And we're going to Marinette to get the Menominee.
It'll take us a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to take our time.
Speed limit 70. I'm not going to be going 70.
Okay.
I'm not going to be going anywhere near 70.
We'll be safe. We'll be good. Can't see much, can we?
Nope.
All right, YouTubers. That chicken sandwich is done. Well, they're both done, and I got to eat more than one. I got to eat parts of the other one. And again, I don't have to insult people, but I'm gonna. If you're eating chicken from someplace other than Popeyes, you're not doing chicken right. Unless, and we're talking fast food, obviously. Your only second is Wendy's. But as somebody who's plant-based, I don't eat a lot of chicken. But, oh, boy.
Once in a great while.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna keep trying to be careful and safe because we got a ways to go. You can't see anything because it's just snow, but it's 31 degrees, so the road should not be frozen, but there are spots that look a little silly. And this is the UP and Wisconsin, so, you know, act surprised that you came up here and getting snow. Roads just look wet, but there's slick spots, I think.
Yes.
Voice is doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
We are leaving Wisconsin.
Bye, Wisconsin.
Bye, Wisconsin. You will not be missed. See you in a few days. I rag on Wisconsin. I got nothing against Wisconsin. It's a border state, so everybody makes fun of the state on the other side of the border. So if you're from Wisconsin, you're all right in my book. Menominee. We just saw Santa driving a
Continue
semi.
on 10th Street for 2 miles.
He was double clutching, I think. Well, now I don't even think people have to be real drivers anymore. Half the semis made now are automatics. Not a lot of double clutching going on. Puppies.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that the roads aren't terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so stressful when they are.
That is the bad part when you live in a place like the Yoop. You got to go places all the time for shopping and for doctors and that kind of thing. And half the year you got snow on the ground, so it makes it even more dangerous and more stressful. See how bad everybody's ready for their drunk uncle they got to deal with tomorrow. Everybody's got that uncle. Don't be that uncle. Hey, getting ready for Uncle Morty. Uncle Morty's gonna come over and complain about everything these days.
Huh?
Not very busy.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. Somebody came through with a Mercedes van, camper van. All right, that's it for now. Firehouse does not stay very busy. Somebody coming in with a whole trailer, they're going to get a lot of weed.
You can only get so much a day.
Yeah,
so
people
good
say
luck with that.
there's a limit to how much you can get a day, they say.
Real quick stop along beautiful Lake Michigan.
Hey, YouTubers, the voice let me drive. Haha! We're going to go careful. I'm not going to freak her out. There's 2 cars coming. Here we go. Here we go. And away we go with a frozen lake and mostly just wet roads. I'm going to be nice to her. We'll see if I tried to clean the front. You know how these things are.
No matter what kind of day or what kind of weather, these lakes earn the title as being great.
Yeah, unavailable front obstruction. I tried to clean it, but don't exactly know where the sensor is. So off we go. I'm going to let this run for a minute. The voice is finding something for us to listen to, maybe.
You might be different than me, but I think winter's just as beautiful as any season. You know, other than not always liking how cold it can be.
Oh, there's a lot of wind here.
That person was going too fast.
I think so. This car's pretty good, but I do miss my Subaru.
You know.
But the Subaru was bad because there were times I felt too secure. You know what I mean? You put too much faith in it. It was also, the Outback, so it was lower to the ground, the wagon.
Yeah.
So not only did it have really good all-wheel drive, true all-wheel drive, it had low center of gravity. These things are a little higher. They can be tippy.
SUVs?
Not that you have to worry.
Sure. Well,
But-
it tells you right here to be careful.
Sure. And the Subaru didn't have it. It's really gusty. All right, all you deer, stay nestled in. Sleep under them pine trees tonight.
My very limited amount of viewers have said they're all right with no music, so I went no music.
Winter storm warning in about 43.1 miles from current location.
I don't think you know which direction we're going, car. All right, beautiful Lake Michigan on your right that you might be able to see some of it. And just had a plow go by. I didn't have it running. And he was plowing the center strip. And you have to be careful, obviously, because sometimes they go over the center line. And Voice was telling a story that she's going to share with you now.
Oh, really?
Oh, we had a podiatrist. She knew a guy.
Well, I didn't know him, but it was a husband and wife, I think, that were both podiatrists, and they were traveling, and they hit that little blade that scrapes the road,
Yeah.
and they ended up getting in a head-on, and the lady died. It's very sad, very sad.
So there's
She
a
was
lot
like-
of things. Okay.
She was like 30, in her early 30s. She wasn't very old at all.
There's a lot of things you got to be careful of. That's one of them, because they have that blade in the center of the truck, and sometimes they have that sticking out. So Like I went off on the berm to make sure to be away from
Well,
him.
yeah, because it crossed over the center
Yeah,
line. So
yeah.
they're trying to scrape
The center line. Yeah. And you just have to assume they might be doing that and be prepared.
But if you don't notice it, like
right.
if you're not looking for it,
sure.
You know, ever since then, I constantly
right.
stand for that when I see one coming at me.
Right. And I'm going to slow down because I'm going faster than I should because the visibility is not very. I got hiccups now. I got Popeye's hiccups and I'm not complaining. But visibility is not good, so I'm going to slow down. Visibility is better through the camera than it is through life. The voice is looking up to see how much snow we were forecast to get all kinds of snow. Right now you can see it's sticking to the trees a little bit and off in the grass, but the roads are just wet because it's still 30 degrees. But I wonder what, like, they got in Iron Mountain, Marquette, Ontonagon, stuff like that.
Well, I think it wasn't supposed to start until this afternoon, so I'm guessing it's going to go overnight. Marquette has a blizzard warning. Remains in effect until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
Accumulations between 4 and 18 inches. Today, Marquette's supposed to get 8.6 inches.
That's a good start to the season.
That's today, and so then it's going to snow all night. Gladstone, 3 and 11, Gladstone. Escanaba, 3 and 11. So, and then it's got to cool off enough to.
That is a huge difference. Anywhere from 3 to 11 inches of snow.
Ontonagon says 4 and 14. I mean, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Ironwood says 4 and 14.
Yeah.
And yesterday it said 37, and this morning it said 24 or something like that. And now they're down to 4 and 14.
It's clanky.
Clanky.
We stayed there.
Yep.
Once.
Once was enough.
We only stayed at 2 places this summer. Isn't that true? 2 places?
Yes.
Oh, well, and I slept in the driveway. We'll talk to you later. Woohoo! Now, see, sometimes I wonder, this might not be working. I don't know if the microphone is working. I think if I just hit that button, it might not work, but I don't know. So we'll see. I'm going 55 now, and somebody's gaining on me.
Well, that's it, YouTubers. That's a lot of rambling and a bit of driving. We expected to be able to show you a real great big huge snowstorm, but that didn't happen. Have a great and wonderful day.